What a great day.
It is. Good day here in Bali.
So where are we today?
Today we're at Canggu Camp 308 in Perennial, so in Bali. Really close to the beach, like a 5-minute walk.
Yeah.
But yeah, Canggu Camp 308 is a co-living, a co-working space as well as a restaurant. So that's where we are today.
Nice.
Sitting on the second floor on a balcony with a beautiful view and sunshine and blue sky.
And it's Friday.
And it's Friday! Oh my gosh, it's Friday! Yes.
So for how long has this been here?
Yeah, so we opened in July 2019.
Yeah.
So close to 2 years. We had a really successful 2019, and then like everyone else knows, things changed in the world, so it slowed down a little bit, but we're coming back strong. So I'm from California, I'm from San Diego. I lived really all around the globe for work mostly, mainly, and then I moved to Bali officially 2014. Still worked in the Maldives for some time in between then, but then in 2019 fully moved to Bali, no more corporate jobs, just 308, that's the baby, gotta be here. But yeah, I love Bali. I've been here many times, in my teens and early 20s as well. Love the surf. I'm a passionate surfer, so the ocean's really close to my heart. And Indonesia definitely has the best surf, I think, so there was no second thought on that, California will always be home, San Diego will always be my home, but Bali is pretty close to that as well. So my background is hospitality. I worked for 16 years in hospitality for a corporate, and I lived all around the world, and I was basically a digital nomad, and I personally felt sometimes I felt really lonely, and I felt it was really hard to connect with others if you stay in a hotel room, because you're so isolated there and you're disconnected from everything that's around you. And so when we decided to build this, we're like, we should create a camp. The camp idea is summer camp, you have everything there, you don't have to leave, you can connect with people. So when we built Camp 308, the idea was people to sleep, a place to sleep, a place to eat, a place to work, but also to connect and mingle.
Yeah.
So we wanted to provide a space that offers all the tools that digital nomads need. The Wi-Fi, the strong connections, also inspiration, meeting fellows, earlier today when we talked to some of the people working the co-working, just the connections and supporting and helping each other.
Yeah,
so that was the idea, just to build a platform and invite everyone in and have a space for them to be creative and be productive. Okay, yeah, so for our guests who stay, we have a lot of long-term staying guests. We have a lot of repetitive, people that have stayed with us and when we just opened, they're now coming back. So it would be, waking up, doing your thing. We do offer breakfast, lunch and dinner as well. So most of our long-term staying guests or even guests in general, they order their food, they go to the Sunday Kitchen rooftop eatery. They get to connect with fellow people living here. So they're basically their co-living mates. They catch up and it's really nice to see that, and then they go about their work. So we have the co-working downstairs. Some people decide to stay in the restaurant area. They work, and then it tends to be either a dip in the pool, a walk to the ocean, because the ocean is literally just a 5-minute walk. Most of our guests, they surf. They love to surf, so they will definitely put a surf session in between work sessions. And then they come back. I think they finish their work. They often get together and they will go and walk down to catch the sunset, or if we have an event, we do host events on a weekly basis. So it's either movie nights, open air movie nights, open mics, acoustic nights. We do workshops, so then they get to attend those as well. I think overall it's a pretty laid back but yet spacious environment, so people have room to be creative and productive but yet have that balance, life work. Really important.
Like that sounds
so I think
great.
We all need that, and that's what life here is about. We like to, our motto is that when guests arrive, they're guests, but they will become family. So when they leave, they're family.
Nice. Can you tell us about your craziest surf experience?
My craziest surf experience? Well, I have a couple, but I know we talked about that earlier, but okay, one of my best surf experience like was probably in Zimbabwe, surfing the tropics.
Lazy Peak?
No, tropics.
Oh.
Like tropics, like so in Sekongan. And it was just the whole experience, being there with the whole crew and just like living the salty life, which was amazing. And it was like, yeah, 6-7 foot waves, so really fun waves, and they're gentle, and just taking off. And I believe that surfing is like unconditional love. You know, the moment the wave takes you, there's nothing more special to me than that feeling. So that was probably one of the most memorable experiences as far as surfing goes, because it was the whole ambience, the clear water, turtles, and some reef sharks there as well, but it's just all of that. But yeah, I mean, surfing has a lot of different, you know, it's all practice. There definitely have been experiences that have, you know, taken me out of the water for some time.
You woke up underwater realizing your leash was stuck to a rock.
I was underwater thinking, oh my, how am I going to get back up, you know, and my leash was stuck on the rocks like you said, and my board was snapped off and I just could not get up. And I've been swimming since I was little, so I felt like my breath capacity, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to stay calm. But adrenaline definitely takes more of the oxygen, and then I just remember it was all just faded, white, you know, and then there was a touch of some sort and I did not know what it was. It was, you know, God, the universe, the ocean God, who knows. But I woke up at the beach and I was just grateful that I was able to open my eyes again, you know, but
Whew.
This
was not in Bali though.
No, this was not in Bali. Disclaimer, this was not in Bali. This was somewhere else. This was in Hawaii. Definitely another experience. But I think the lesson that came out of that was that the ocean is really powerful, you know, and just showing respect when you go into it, but also that we're very strong and powerful humans, right? Like my heart after that wanted to surf every single day, but my mind could not. So I had so much fear, so I had to break through that. And just being in Bali and just sitting down by the ocean and just watching the waves, like I got back into it a year. I was out the water for about 10 months. I also was not allowed to go surf. I was injured, so it was pretty bad. But now I'm back there, and Mama Ocean just takes good care of me. You know?
Great.
Yeah.
Out of all the problems in the world, which one do you want to see solved first?
I would say that plastic, you know, like pollution, like that's really close to my heart. Also just like seeing the ocean, it gives me goosebumps, you know, because I think education, we need to educate the world about the plastic and the single-use plastic. Just because out in the water, every time I surf, I see so much plastic. So, you know, I've rescued a turtle a couple weeks ago. We found a turtle in Seminyak, and it had the plastic wrapped around, the fish net wrapped around their little leg, and I think that that's really close to my heart, and just education of that plastic pollution.
Great.
And
any last words of wisdom?
Last words
or
of
fun? Your favorite joke?
Yeah, my favorite joke. Oh my god, I'm not so good with jokes on the spot, but hold on. I think that my words of wisdom is that we should, you know, wake up every day with gratitude, show your gratitude, and set yourself an affirmation for the day. And then throughout the day, really listen in and tune in and be aware of the people around you, because you never know what their days are like, you know, and sometimes people have a bad day. A smile can go a long way, and at the end of the day, say thank you again for that day. And even if you encountered someone just for a brief second, acknowledging that person in your evening, whatever you have, prayer, journaling, I think goes a long way, because that's a practice I've been doing since I was little. And I think it's just how we can improve compassion and kindness and humanity in general, you know, because it's all about that. So
excellent.
I'm just really thankful, and thankful that, you know, you are sharing your space with us as well. Co-work Surf, so I'm really excited to see where that is going.
Thank you.
Yeah, just excited to be part of this.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you,
Me
Pierre.
too.
Thank
Hey.
you.
Thanks, Pierre.
What a great, I love it.
Awesome.
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Yeah, that's good.